Hello, welcome to Man City vs Newcastle. It's great to be back doing a watch along. Good to be back because, we didn't have one on the weekend, or a proper one anyways, but that's by the by. Welcome to today. I hope you're all excited. Big stream. Let me know your thoughts on the selections, because I didn't get my predicted lineup right this time. I did for the Forest game, which I was pretty proud about, but I didn't this time. A couple of things I missed on this one, like Oscar Bob starting. I forgot who mentioned it, but someone did say that Oscar Bob for a start, I said that maybe it's too soon and all that. I didn't put Vardiol on because, well, I didn't really think to put him on. I thought I'd give him a rest. By the way, small announcement, alright? Just to let you know, big change happening to me on Saturday. Haircut on the way. It's looking likely to be Saturday. But yeah, I hope everyone's excited for today. It's going to be a big game. Let me know your predictions. MCFR, you predicted a 2-0 loss last night. Feel free to change it. Not that you have to, but you can if you want. I'm still going to stick to my 1-0 prediction to City. I'll back the boys. Mainly because I can't see City scoring tons of goals against a team like Newcastle that tend to be quite drilled defensively, So guys, just going to be putting the live onto my Instagram just so that people can see. Oh, I should probably have that on mute. Yeah, but like I said, I hope everyone's excited. It's the first Carabao Cup game, beginning of our journey in this cup. So let's hope it's going to be a good start and not a short end. Of course, we haven't won this trophy since the 2020 to 2021 season. We'd won it 4 years in a row in that time, so it's going to be an interesting one tonight. Of course, the Carabao Cup's not the biggest trophy in the world, but it is a trophy, and it's a trophy that makes up the quadruple. And if you guys have got your eyes on the prize for that, on the quadruple, because I know I'd love to win the quadruple. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm winning it, but I'd love my team to win the quadruple. So, hopefully, a good night tonight will get us kick-started. But Newcastle gone pretty strong. Pretty decent back four. No Botman tonight. Botman's injured, I'm pretty sure Botman's injured, which is good news for City, I suppose. Not good news for the player. Don't like some players getting injured, but I don't think that's the strongest back line in the world. No Dan Burn either. He's not even on bench. I think Shah would usually be in that back line, so it's not like Newcastle have full centres like they are playing us in the league. We can go back. I'll search up their team they put out against us in the league now. just for a bit of a comparison. Obviously, Nick Pope's in net. They do have Karius on the bench. Yeah, but their team was Nick Pope, so he remains. Dan Burn, he's not. Botman, he's not. Shah, he's not. Trippier, he's not. Joelinton, he is, but he's on the wing. Guimaraes, bench. Tonali starts. Almiron starts. No, wait, Almiron doesn't start. Almiron's also on bench. Isaac does start. And Gordon is on bench. So, you know, it's not like... They have definitely rotated. Clearly an academy boy on... Well, I don't know if it's academy, but... Quite a young player on bench for them too. They got Millie on the bench, 67. No, he's starting, sorry. And they got Lewis Hall, signed from Chelsea on loan. They would have bought him if it wasn't financial fair play. And I'm pretty sure they've got a buy option in that. So I think Lewis Hall is a decent player. He played relatively well against City last season when he was at Chelsea. Probably like the diamond in the rough at Chelsea last season. I would have been pretty pleased with Lewis Hall as a Chelsea fan. But it must suck because like he's just gone and joined Newcastle. It's good for him, to be fair. Got Oscar Bob. He plays for City tonight. First senior debut. Big stuff for him because clearly we see something in him, or Pep does. I think he looks decent. I don't think he looks phenomenal or looks like he's set the world on fire, but he seems to be impressing Pep and impressed him enough to have gotten a start tonight. So best of luck to Oscar Bob and everyone else on that pitch. We just had Jack Grealish and Kovacic return from injury. They start today. Personally, I wouldn't have started them just in case of risk, but I would have definitely given them half an hour or so. Got Calvin Phillips on screen here. He's going to be starting. First start of the season. This is his 5th start in his City career, and he's had 25 appearances in the shirt. So we'll see how it goes for Calvin. I hope he has a great game because I like Calvin Phillips. I'm not saying that I think he's a great player, but I know he comes across well. He seems decent. Hopefully, he'll turn out well. Yeah, but make sure to put your score predictions in the chat because it's going to be an interesting game. I hope you're all excited for it. You know, because it's the Carabao Cup. A trophy is at stake if we can go all the way. Sorry if you can hear the rain. We are set to have rain tonight. Forgot what the storm is called, but there's definitely a storm. So yeah, I do apologise for the rain. Tonali, what a signing he is. I think 55 million is a bit of a bargain for him. I thought AC Milan would have charged so much more for Tonali. It's like their golden boy, Tonali, in that midfield for AC Milan. And Newcastle paid the same amount as we did for Mateus Nunes. I think it's great business. It's a bit cold tonight, guys, so I'm going to have my jacket zipped up. Yeah, but I hope you're all excited. You know, because it's a big game. City. For some of these City players, definitely got something to prove. I think Gomez got something to prove. Phillips got something to prove. Bob has got something to prove. Could even argue Grealish, depending on your viewpoint on him, because some people don't like the fact that he doesn't get all that many goals and assists and goal contributions and all that. So some people think that Grealish needs to improve a lot in that department. You're not necessarily wrong, that is just how it is. Grealish, he doesn't get a lot of goals and assists. I'd like him to get a little bit more. So if he got a goal tonight, I'd be absolutely buzzing for him, because I think he wants to get more goals and assists too. So, I'll have a look at all the other games going around now in the Carabao Cup, because I'm pretty sure they've already kicked off. We are the latest of kick-offs tonight. Oh, no, they are all about to kick off. They are kicking off any minute now. We kick off in 15 minutes. Arsenal and Brentford, that's a game to keep an eye out on. And Liverpool vs Leicester, I suppose. United beat, I'll give you the rundown on all the other ones too. Burnley beat Salford 4-0. Exeter beat Luton 1-0. Mansfield beat Peterborough on penalties 3-1 and 2-2 in 90 minutes. Ipswich beat Wolves 3-2. Bradford City lost 2-0 to Middlesbrough, they progressed. Port Vale won 2-1 against Sutton. United beat Palace 3-0. Almost were going to be doing a watch-along on the Palace match, but didn't really seem like anyone was too bothered about it, so I decided not to. Chelsea vs Brighton tonight as well. Very interesting games. Some big teams could be going out tonight. Chelsea and Brighton, both of them are pretty big. City and Newcastle, one of us are going out. We all know who it'd like to be. Arsenal and Brentford. Brentford are a decent team. Aston Villa vs Everton as well. So, Georgie, come on, City. Don't care if we lose as long as we have a good performance. Yeah, I think that's something to look at, Joel G. As long as City put everything into this match, there's really not much we can complain about. Because what if Nick Pope just has an outrageous game? Like Courtois did in the Champions League final. I'm not saying he will, but just imagine that he did have a game like that and he's just saving everything. Nothing was getting past him. Might as well put a brick wall in goal. Because then there's really nothing we can do. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Although I've probably jinxed it now. Nick Pope's a good keeper. Nick Pope's a good keeper, so we've got to make sure that we're shooting sharp whenever we do shoot. Alvarez did get the better of him last time out against Newcastle. Hopefully we can beat Newcastle by the end of the night, of course. Of course, no Rodri available. Shame, but it is what it is. Hey, Harry Feingold, welcome back. I do remember you. I remember you appearing on the West Ham watch-along, I'm pretty sure it was. And then I remember you joining on another watch-along. But, yep, big one tonight. Newcastle vs City. You're watching it. Well, I hope you enjoy the game. So am I. Got 12 minutes till kick off. Last time we were at St James's Park. St James's Park. We we drew 3-3. You know, last time we were out here, it ended up being a bit of a cracker. So hopefully we're in for a cracker, but on City's behalf. You know, hopefully, if there is 6 goals this match, they're all for City. It's not a big game because it's the Carabao Cup. I understand that, but I think it's not as big as it could be. But at the end of the day, there's a trophy by the end of this, and if we want to win the quadruple, we've got to win this. So that's how I'm going to be looking at it. But, you know, if we lose, I'm not too bothered. You love me. Thank you, Harry Feingold. Listen to myself. Sorry guys, the webcam is just a little bit off. There we go. About 10 minutes till kick off now. Or 11. Oh, now 10. There you go. I'll have a look at all the other games, see if there's been any early goals. Sorry about that noise. Just taking a minute. All Leicester beating Liverpool 1-0. McAtee. Yep, Leicester beating Liverpool 1-0. Goal 3 minutes in. Great to see. If we could have Liverpool knocked out, that's obviously good stuff. Yeah, but Leicester leading against Liverpool. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a post ready for my Instagram. Just to say that the game's kicked off. Oh, apologies there for my dog. Just gotten up. Barking at something. Still 0-0 in all the other games, from what I can tell. Yes, welcome back, MCFR. Big game tonight, hope you're tuning in. Be great to have you here. If you're not, don't worry about it, honestly. But yeah, big one tonight. Hello from Ellen W. I'll just call you Ellen. Nice to have you here. It's a big one tonight. Newcastle, last time we were at St James's Park, it was a 3-3 draw. (2-0) Newcastle, unfortunately. That's your prediction. Looks like you're standing by it. Just don't think we will care. I don't know, I think we will care. I think we will care, especially players like Ortega, Lewis, Gomez, Phillips and Bob, players that ain't going to play too much. You know, they know that this is basically their chance to get appearances, and so they're going to want to prove themselves, because if we win this game, then they probably get an opportunity in the next one. Like the graphics, thank you, MCFR. By the way, if you didn't know, Liverpool are losing 1-0. at Anfield. Arsenal are beating Brentford. Goal from Reece Nelson. But yeah, 1-0 to Leicester, 1-0 to Arsenal. Just to let you know. What's your thoughts on Brentford this season? I think they look a little bit weaker without Tony. Is that where they're struggling? Just gonna look at the goal now for Leicester. It's just appearing on screen. Oh man, Liverpool carved open. Nice finish, to be fair, from McAteer. Yeah, Liverpool losing 1-0 to Leicester. I've just seen the goal on my TV. And hopefully Leicester can hold out, maybe get another. But they are at Anfield, so it's not going to be an easy game for them. Have a funny feeling if we win, it's a derby in round 4. So you think we'll play Man United if we go through? I hope you're wrong, because personally I'd like, well, not an easy game, but a fixture that isn't so tense. Got a hop, but good luck and see you. Cheers, mate. See you later, MCFR. Thank you for tuning in. You're usually here, so nice to have you. Oh man, the Carabao Cup draws tonight as well. If City win that, I'll watch that. I'll hang about. Oh, I better make a graphic for that actually. We've won the League Cup 8 times. Crazy that Newcastle won 8-0 away. Well, that's no good. City have lost the last 2 away from home cup games we've had, Carabao Cup games, we've lost. It's no good at all. Man City have scored 295 against Newcastle. 295 goals scored against Newcastle. Oh man, that kid's got a few signatures on his shirt. Lucky guy. Kick off in just 4 minutes. I'll probably try and make room for a couple more adverts. Like I said, guys, the hair is getting a massive trim on the weekend. Like literally, I'm going really short. Mainly because the fringe gets in my way, and it's just kind of annoying. You know, you can usually see me playing around with my hair. It's me just trying to make it comfortable and nice for me, because I hate the fringe getting in my eyes. It really annoys me. I just can't have it. There's a player, Isaac. I think he's pretty good. Players are all out on the pitch, all lined up. Alright, final readout of the lineups as they're appearing on Newcastle on the TV. Nick Pope in goal for Newcastle, of course. Back four of Tino Livramento, Lascelles, Dummett and Matt Targett. Paul Dummett and Jamal Lascelles. Don't know why I didn't say that for names. Lewis Miley, Sandro Tonali, Lewis Hall to complete the midfield 3. And up top, Murphy, Isaac and Jolinton to complete the front 3. There you have it. Karius, Trippier, Shah, Gordon, Ritchie, Manquillo, Almiron, Anderson, Guimaraes on bench. Now City. Stefan Ortega in goal, the second best backup goalkeeper in the league, if you didn't know. Rico Lewis, Manuel Akanji, Nathan Ake and Josko Vardiol to complete our midfield. Then the midfield three of Kovacic, Calvin Phillips and Sergio Gomez. Probably the only time you'll see that midfield three this season. And then up top, Oscar Bob off the right, Jack Grealish off the left, Julian Alvarez up top. Ain't it crazy that we signed Julian Alvarez 14 mil? First Carabao Cup start for Isaac, if you didn't know. I'll quickly look at the other Carabao Cup games, see how they're cracking on. Still 1-0 Leicester, it's 1-0 to Blackburn Rovers against Cardiff, 0-0 between Lincoln and West Ham, 0-0 between Chelsea and Brighton. Bournemouth and Stoke are tied 0-0. Arsenal still lead Brentford 1-0. Aston Villa and Everton are still tied at 0-0, and Fulham are beating Norwich 1-0. City will be kicking off. Amara up and away. Looks like Nathan Ake is playing left back instead of Vardio. And Vardio plays at left centre back. Stefan Ortega boots it forward. It's now in Newcastle, sorry if you can hear the rain. Apparently there's a storm tonight, so you're probably going to hear that a lot. So I do apologise if it is too distracting. Vardio, that's a really nice play. No, the player's gone down from Vardio. Who is it? Is it Murphy? Murphy went down after Vardio basically shrugged past him. Murphy thought Vardio took a heavy touch, and Vardio's did really well. No, that's nothing. Yeah, he's up. He'll be fine. Vardio into Alvarez. Ball wide. Gomez. Gomez seems to be playing on the right side of that midfield. And ball goes all the way back to Ortega. Newcastle definitely seems to be pressing us, trying to cut off passing lanes. It's Oscar Bob. Oh, nice play. That's a foul. Lovely from Oscar Bob. Sent the ball in between the guy's legs, and the guy, he sent at that point and just fouled him. Free kick taken. Here's Jack Grealish, left hand side. Not in any way threatening, just beyond the halfway line. Lovely pass from Ortega to Grealish at the pitch. Vardio. Rico Lewis onto Oscar Bob. Onto Ake. Kovacic. Just passing it around at the moment, City. Not looking urgent to get up the pitch, but just doing well to keep a hold of it. Calvin Phillips nicely over to Sergio Gomez. poor pass from, not sure who it was, might have been Phillips. Tried to get it to Bob, but it's well played. Oh, Tonali's done well there. Good tackle by Phillips. Oh no, Tonali managed to keep hold of it. Kovacic. Nathan Ake is captain. As you can see, I forgot to do a Newcastle captain. I do apologise. Newcastle do have a captain tonight. I just don't know who it is. I forgot to do it as well. If you're wondering about the games, Everton are beating Villa 1-0 away from home. Cardiff have equalised against Blackburn, and the rest remains the same. I'll post them all at half time, or when they are all at half time. No, at our half time, I will post like all of their scores. Apologies for the wind. Going down real hard. Apparently it's going to be real bad at 9. But you know, I couldn't miss a game like this, could I? Oh, Nathan Ake just about kept it in. That's nice. Kovacic out wide, close, furthest we've gotten up the pitch here. Here's Jack Grealish. Tries to send it in, easily blocked. Now it's back with Vardio. Oh, apparently the ball didn't go out. Jack Grealish is fuming. Nathan Ake wins it back and it goes out. Hey Yusuf, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. It's 0-0 on this. When will the game start? It's already started, man. I probably should have put 0-0 on the title. That's what I've been doing recently. But yeah, it's 0-0 at the moment. Game's already started. Started about coming on for 6 minutes ago. Well, for me anyway. No updates and goals in the other games, Yusuf. If you want me to tell me them, just and tell you them, just ask. Thank you for liking, Yusuf. You always do, you know, so much appreciated, mate. Oh, not a nice challenge by Calvin Phillips. Just went into the back of Lewis Hall. I thought it was Gordon for a moment. No, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Clips the back of him. Clips the back of his ankle. So yeah, bound to be painful, but it should be fine. Haaland is tired. I imagine a bunch of the players are tired, and hence why they've been given good old rest this game. Ball up the field from Newcastle, that is. Sorry about the rain if you can hear it. I'm not sure how bad it is, but I imagine you can hear it because it's pretty loud from there. Well played, Rico Lewis. Where's the City shirt? It's right here, Kyle. It's right here. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. I always have a City shirt on for these matches. You know it. It's just I zipped it up earlier because it was nice. It was pretty cold, but it's decent now, so I'll start less unless it gets a bit colder. Apologies for the wind, honestly. Shocking. Tends to happen whenever I'm doing some sort of stream. Although we have had a good little purple patch. Keep it... I'm not going to say that, but I will keep the shirt on display. Jack Grealish on the ball now, left hand side. Okay. Thoughts on the game so far? Nothing. There's nothing to have thoughts on really. We've just been passing it around. That's literally all we've been doing for the first 9 minutes. Literally just been passing it around. Nothing really to talk about. No one's had a shot on goal for either team. But I mean, I guess our passing's been decent. Foul by Newcastle there. Nice ball. Oscar Bob, right hand side. Go on. Right. It's going backwards now. Calvin Phillips. Gomez. Oh, good tackle that by Joe Linton. Here's Alexander Isak. Oh, nice ball to Isaac. Oh, Vardy, brilliant defending. Really well played there. Isaac could have easily sent him, but Vardy had him watched like a hawk. You're going to unsub. Alright, Yusuf. If you want to, then I'm not going to stop you. And if you want to unsub, then I imagine that's because you don't enjoy the content or there's something for it. But don't worry about it, mate. If you want to unsub, unsub. Just joking. Alright, mate. Thank you. Good to have you sticking around, Yusuf. That's good defending by Vardy. Nah, he's just joking. He's just joking, Car. He's just joking. Nice ball from Rico Lewis to Gomez. Oh, good idea. Tried to do a nice whip in to Alvarez. It's not the worst ball ever. I have brilliant content. Thank you, man. Fair play, bro. From Kyle. I'll go check opinion on the other games. Well, I'll give you a quick rundown of the scores. Leicester beating Liverpool 1-0, so I'm quite happy about that. Blackburn tied with Cardiff at the moment, 1-1. Lincoln and West Ham remain 0-0, so do Chelsea and Brighton, so did Bournemouth and Stoke. Arsenal still beating Brentford 1-0. Everton still beating Villa 1-0. Fulham still beating Norwich 1-0. So I'm pretty happy Liverpool are losing. Hopefully it can stay that way. But yeah, I'm happy about that so far. That's the only real result I'm happy about. I guess Everton, I'm happy they're beating Villa as well because I consider Villa more of a threat than I do Everton. who do I think could score, like, for City? Or, like, who do I think is going to score first in this game? Give me a bit more. And what do I think the score will be? I predicted a 1-0 to City. You know, I think this is going to be a tough game for us. I don't think it's going to be high scoring. But I'll always predict a win for City. So, 1-0 City. I fell for the prank. I did, Yusuf. I did. But, I mean, if people want to unsubscribe, then, you know, I'm not too bothered. Because I'm sure everyone's got their own reasons for unsubbing. So, I did fall for the prank. But, Calvin Phillips shot blocked. Yeah, but I did fall for it. You are right. What do I think the score will be? Like I said, 1-0 City. Always going to predict a City win. I think it's going to be difficult, close, tight, and all that. So, hopefully my prediction will be right. Hopefully, though, for entertainment purposes, it could be wrong, so that we can have a lot of goals, you know? Only so that we can have a lot of goals, you know? Like, I ain't bothered. Like, if it's 1-0 or nothing, I'll take a 1-0. Thank you for the comment there. Keep an eye on all the other games whilst I'm here. Oh, nah. I just realised I forgot to do an Instagram post for kickoff. What a wally. No updates on the other games at the moment for you, sadly. Newcastle got a throw in here. I'm great, thank you, Yusuf. You guys make me greater. Or great. I guess that works a bit better. Newcastle on the attack. Vardio dealt with it. Vardio's looked pretty decent today. Oh, really nice ball from Jack Grealish. Mateo Kovacic on the left-hand side now. Now Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. He's caught up. Jack Grealish, Kovacic. You are the best. Thank you, Yusuf. I try my best, so I'm glad that that's working. You are the GOAT. Thank you, Yusuf. You're the GOAT. Here's Gomez. Gomez seems to be playing on the right-hand side, like I mentioned earlier. Seems to be staying there, not going anywhere. Looks like playing a bit of a 4-3-3. There's really not much to say. Here comes City. Oscar Bob, Alvarez shoots. Oh, what a save! Oh, so close. Kovacic is just absolute. I really like Kovacic. I think he's so good. But almost a goal for City. Great attack. Oscar Bob did really well. Drove through. Played it to Alvarez. It's a decent shot, but Nick Pope literally got a toe on it. You saw a cat earlier at school. Well, you seem to like cats since you always put meow in the chat. So happy for you, I guess. Yeah, but I really like Kovacic. I think he's an absolute bargain. What is he, 29 years old, got a good few years out of this guy, and I really hope that injuries doesn't ruin it for him. Because he got a little injury, of course, but he's good now, it seems. You're loading Sky Sports. Nice. If you're going to watch the game, then hope you enjoy it. Here's Jack Grealish. Kovacic. Phillips. You're in the game. I'll keep an eye out for you, Yusuf. Alvarez missed, yeah, just about. Unless you're on about another time that I haven't seen yet, but yeah, it was a good save by Pope. Almost a goal. Passes in the final third. City 39, Newcastle 1. Doing something right. Tottenham are bad. Well, you've done pretty good in the league. You know, you got a decent point at the Emirates. You know, I don't think that's a negative. You know, drawing at the Emirates. So, and it was a good game as well. Oh, that's a great ball. No, it's not. Nick Pope got to it. That would have been so good. It just had a little less power, but if it had a little less power, then it might not have made it through. But you can see the idea. Nick Pope got to it nonetheless. Vardio, Phillips, Ake, passing it around at the moment. Just in our own box now, passing it, and Stefan Ortega boots it long. It's not quite the ball Stefan Ortega probably wanted to do. I think he wanted to get it left-hand side for Jack Grealish, but it went a little more central. Poor fella. Jack Grealish tried his best. Kovacic now, progressing forward. Good play by Oscar Bob. Managed to just about keep it with City. Now then, Gomez down the right-hand side. Passes it back, central of Calvin Phillips now, just outside the circle. At the pitch. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi for me. The things Messi does is just unreal. And so is Ronaldo, but I know Messi is... I feel like he's just on another planet, quite literally. I think Ronaldo's on the moon, Messi's on Mars, if you get what I mean. And then everyone else is on Earth. Latest scores, they're appearing on screen here. Everton beating Villa 1-0. Blackburn lead Cardiff 2-1. 0-0 between Bournemouth and Stoke. Arsenal beating Brentford 1-0. 0-0 between Chelsea and Brighton. Fulham 1-0 against Norwich. Lincoln 0-0 against West Ham. Leicester beating Liverpool 1-0. Love to see it. Jack Grealish here. Good tackle. That's a good tackle by Paul Demmett. Jack Grealish would have been in one-on-one. Yeah, good tackle. I thought it was a tackle when I saw it, but it's even more so a tackle now. I think Newcastle have gotten a free kick here at the halfway line. So not a bad time for Newcastle to get a bit of possession. Who is City playing next? We got Wolves on the weekend at 3 o'clock. We will be doing a watch-along for that, so keep your eyes peeled. Big game. Every Premier League game is a big game. That's why I hope Calvin Phillips does well today, because Rodri won't be able to play, because he's got that red card. What's my sub-goal for the end of the year? At the moment, I'm being... What's the word? I guess I'm almost being safe because I think I'd like City. Oh wait, here's Oscar Bob. I'd like us to get 200 by the end of the year. I think that's the ideal. 200. I've heard some people say more. You know, I heard someone say 1,200 by the end of the year once. I was thinking, geez, we're going crazy if you think that. 200 would be nice for 35 away, so I reckon it's possible. We tend to get 1 or 2 subscribers every couple of streams, so you know, I think it's definitely within arm's length. But you know, the more the merrier at the end of the day. I didn't even expect to be on 100 now, and we're on 165. Newcastle man went down there. City players didn't know what to do. How do I think Phillips has done so far? Not too bad. Although he has just given away the ball there. Not too bad clinical. Oh, Rico Lewis here. Rico Lewis whips one in. I think it went just out if you want the truth. Oh no, it didn't. Play continues. Calvin Phillips, not bad, but you know, he's clearly not Rodri, and I know he's not meant to be Rodri, but you can see the difference. But Calvin Phillips, not bad so far, hasn't done all too much wrong. A couple of misplaced passes, but that's it. Nothing that has, you know, made me go, oh my god, what are you doing, Phillips, or anything like that. You know, clinical. So, definitely not bad from Phillips, but I want to see a bit more. I want to see him do a little bit of what Rodri can do. So that's what we need him to do. And I know that's a big ask, because everything Rodri does is just phenomenal. But, you know, if we could just have a little bit of Rodri in Phillips, then that'd be good stuff. Do you reckon Rodri will play against RB Leipzig next week? I think we play RB Leipzig next week today. Let me know if you think he'll start, because it'll be a good opportunity for him to get some minutes. It's a relatively big game as well. Is it away from home or at home? Probably away. Here's Ake though. Jack Grealish left hand side, just approaching into the box. Nice stuff. Kovacic gave it a shot. I agree. Has he done enough for you to trust him against Wolves? I'll put it like this. He hasn't done enough for me to not trust him. I'm kind of on the fence with him at the moment. At the moment, if I had to, here's the thing. I think Calvin Phillips has got to get minutes one way or the other, and I don't think Carabao Cup games is enough for him. And so I think, regardless, I think Phillips needs a start on Wolves above anything else. And if you want the truth, I think a start, because you know, in the end, Calvin Phillips is in this squad and he provides us depth. And whenever I name off midfielders that give depth to the squad, Calvin Phillips is always a player I name. Also, we just hit 100 views, thank you guys a bunch. But Calvin Phillips, I think he has to start, just so that he can have some minutes. 2 starts in a row. Has he had 2 starts in a row for City? Yeah, you know. So, I think he needs it more than anything. But I could definitely see the argument for playing maybe Kovacic in that role. Because Kovacic is just great. You know, Kovacic can play CDM, can't he? Calvin Phillips wins the ball back. Either I want City to just absolutely support Phillips. Because it's difficult for Phillips, of course it is, but he's got to prove himself. Oh, nice play by Oscar Bob. No, it's a tough angle, to be fair, for Alvarez. You know, it's a really, really tight one. But Oscar Bob, that's another chance he's created. I believe it's him. I might be wrong. Yeah, Alvarez onside. Oh, it hits the post. It hit the outside of the post. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, that's good. That's a good point, Clinical. Rodri's going to need to get minutes against Leipzig, or a start. Whenever I say minutes, I usually mean a start. He's going to need a start against Leipzig because, you know, he wouldn't have played for, almost, it would have been a week and a half. So, a start will be needed. Nathan Ake kept it in. Oh. Apparently it wasn't in. About half an hour in now. City's still lead. 0-0 still. At half time I'll probably run up and get a drink real quick. No updates on the scores. No. Leicester still beating Liverpool 1-0 though. Feel free to ask any more. Excited for the Wolves game. I'm excited for every City game, so yeah, I guess I am excited for the Wolves match. It's a shame I won't be able to watch it live, but yeah, I'm excited. Nunez will probably come up against his former club, so we'll see how that goes. Nice to have been able to have rested this amount of players. What's this here? Go Leicester from LNW. Thank you. Hopefully I hope everyone is supporting Leicester here. I'll be sad if anyone's supporting Liverpool. I won't be bothered though. Well, I'm not bothered to the point where I'm like, get out my chat, you know. Here's Kovacic. Oh, he tried to slip one in. You can see what he's trying to do, be a bit sneaky. But that Kevin De Bruyne kind of pass is the kind of pass he'd play. Grealish to Phillips. Ball over the top from Phillips and it's headed away. Kovacic onto Grealish, nice pass. Alvarez, what's he going to do? Oh, he tried to play it back to Grealish but he lost it. Livramento now. Oh, he's done well. Oh, Grealish has just, not pulled him down, but kind of just stuck an arm out in his way, and he's fallen over because of it. Free kick. Should have done this a little sooner, but I'll start it now. Just going to make a half-time graphic since that is approaching. Corner here for City. I think it's Gomez taking it. He's got a decent whip on him. Ball in! Ah. I think Vardio got to it, but he couldn't get direction on it. Come on, City. We've got a bunch of people in the chat at the moment. Thank you all. Come on, City. Come on, City. Go Leicester. The graphic is sick, by the way. Thank you, Clinical. I work hard on these graphics, so I appreciate to hear that you like it. This is good, can't lie. Thank you, Kyle. Oh. Just floating around the Newcastle box there, but it ends up in Nick Pope's arms. Half time in all the other games, or almost all of them. Cardiff have equalised. It's 2-2 in the Blackburn Rovers and Cardiff game now. And Everton are still playing Villa. It's still 1-0. Newcastle passing around their back line now. Uploads. How are we doing? Welcome Tweet Blue to the chat. I haven't seen you here before, so welcome. But how are we doing? It's 0-0. We're doing decent. We've created two real big chances from what I can remember. One was a good save by Nick Pope, just about basically got a toe to it and it managed to get it away. And then Alvarez, tight angle, hit the post. Real shame. If he had a bit more room to shoot through, then maybe it would have worked out. Thank you, great channel. Thank you, Tweet Blue. Oh. Tackle. And that should be a sissy throw-in, if I'm correct. Oh. Calvin Phillips. Injury for Phillips. Nah, can't be having that. I think, maybe. The refs like paused the game. Now Calvin Phillips is fine, it seems. Phew, I think. I know he's not happy. It is a good channel, thank you, Kyle. Let's have a look at this. Thank you all for the support, it's pretty good at the moment. Alright, Calvin Phillips is fine, thank gosh, because then we'd have no CDM. I'd rather have Phillips than no CDM. Oh, it's a foul by Phillips, advantage played. Newcastle have had 0 shots so far. Yeah, we've been pretty good. I've been impressed with Vardiol. If you want the truth, I think Vardiol did pretty good when Isaac was running through. Probably been my my. Oh Jesus! Apologies. That wind is really coming through now. Corner for City. Sorry guys if I'm not looking up. I am currently trying to create graphics for the match. No, graphics for half time at the same time as doing this. Oh, corner taken. Jack Grealish now must have been taken short. Drifts into the box. Rico Lewis hits one over. Got deflected, so we do have another corner. Liked says Subson, McKinney, Way and Big Steve. You guys should do that, by the way. Subson, McKinney, Way and Big Steve. They're good. Oh Jesus, that wind is really coming through. Gomez now to take this corner. Takes it long. Looked like he was trying to go for the back post. It's headed, and it will be a corner for... No, a throw-in for City now. Wait, will it be? What's going on? Nope, seems to be something for Newcastle. Newcastle's ball, I guess. Done. Add. Ball gone long from Newcastle. It's with Stefan Ortega now. Just holding on to it. Half time in all the other games now, by the way. Ball long. Gomez managed to control it ish. Oh, he seems to have hurt his what is it, his hip? Can't tell, but he's up. He's up and he looks fine. I think it's just like initial pain of landing. Nick Pope sends it long. Oh. Kovacic missed his kick, but Ake covered for him. Oh my lord, man, that wind. Oh, chance for Newcastle. First chance of the game. Oh, what a save. Brilliant save by Stefan Ortega. That's an excellent save. Real big chance, probably the best chance of the game. It's pulled by Vardio. Ball slipped in. That's a real good save. Excellent save. Corner ball for Newcastle. Not out of the danger yet. But really, really good save. Saved us a bit there. Props to him. That's why he's the second best backup keeper in the league. I hope I'm not about to eat my words as Newcastle have a corner. They're known for having tall players. And there's the tallest back lines. I know that a lot of those tall guys are on the aren't here today, but still. Ball in. Oh, goes all the way. That wasn't a terrible ball there. Newcastle had like 3 open men. There we go. Half-time graphic complete. No pressure. Less than 5 minutes till half-time now. It's probably a chance of the game so far. Stefan Ortega, what a save. Just left his foot stuck out to deny Murphy. Ball sent long by, I assume, Ortega. It goes all the way back to Nick Pope. Ball forward, well played by Calvin Phillips. Alvarez, Oscar Bob. Oh, tried to slip it into Kovacic. That would have been a really nice goal if it had found Kovacic, because Kovacic wouldn't have missed from there, I don't think. Just outside the 6-yard box, one-on-one with the keeper. But that's great play by Phillips, who won the ball back there. Nicely done. I say it's great play, but, you know, it's just kind of the things we need him to do. But, you know, no hate to him. Good work. Gomez whips it in. Went all the way. Oh, not the best touch from Vardio. I think that's going to be a Newcastle goal kick now, I assume. Oh no, City players are sticking in the box. That's going to be another City corner. Jack Grealish on this one, on the other side. Ball in. Punched by Nick Pope. Doesn't get it a million miles away. Gomez now. Back to Ortega. Nice play. Back to Ortega again. So nice to know that we can trust him with his feet, honestly. Kovacic. Good dribbling. Oh, my lord. He had about 4 players on him there, Kovacic. He did lose the ball, but City are scrabbling to win it back. We do lose it. Julian Alvarez coming back to backtrack. Crossed in, and that crossed in from Tina Livramento. I think that's going to be a City throw-in now, unless there was a deflection. I'm not sure though. Rico Lewis gets it forward, not too far forward. Now with Newcastle and their back line. No, that's Kovacic, not Calvin Phillips. Oh, Gomez, not the best touch. Lewis Hall. Oh, play continues. I thought it was a foul by Kanji. Nothing given there. And Hall wasn't happy. That's a nice play by Oscar Bob, just skipping past the challenge. 1 minute added on. For a minute. You won't see that often. 1 minute of added time. Crazy stuff. I had a feeling that this would be low scoring, to be fair. Here's Gomez. Gomez, nice ball over. It wasn't as nice as I thought. Rico Lewis almost could have been in one-on-one. The minute of added time is almost up with just 10 seconds left. Nick Pope is taking very long to resume the play. And that will be half-time. There you go, half-time, 0-0. Really not much to talk about. We made, I'd say about 2 solid chances. Of course, both of them didn't lead in didn't lead up to goals or anything like that. Just going to do the Instagram post for it now, just say that's half time. Hope you've liked what you've seen so far in terms of City's performance. If you're watching the match, I hope you're enjoying the live. I'm glad to know that you guys like the graphics. But yeah, tight game. I thought it would be, hence why I predicted a low-scoring fixture. You know, I didn't think that we were in for goals galore like we were at St James's Park last year. I'd be shocked to see even half the goals that there were last year. It's just not the game I see in City's future. But who knows, I might be wrong. I'm not always right. I don't think I've had a correct prediction yet this season for a game, so hopefully that will change. Hi from Yusuf Gamer, welcome back, nice to have you here. Just doing the what's it called? The halftime post on Instagram, Yusuf. Just in case you're wondering what I'm doing on my phone. I will be back in a minute, in a second. I need to go get my drink because I'm pretty thirsty down here. Hello, Blue, says Alec Johnson. Great to have you here, mate. Nice to have you on the stream. Just doing the Instagram post for the game. Hope you're enjoying the game so far, Alec Johnson. Tell me your thoughts, tell me your prediction. I predicted a 1-0 win for City, so welcome to the stream, Alec. Absoluting domineering. I don't know if that's a spelling mistake or if I just don't know the word. I'm not a Blue, says Alec, and says Yusuf. Yeah, you're a White, aren't you? Or a Spurs fan. To be more specific. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Alec. Absolutely domineering first half. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go get my drink. Should literally be a minute. I doubt anything's going to hold me up for much longer than that. So I'll see you in a second. Is that really the case, Alec? 5 minutes into the game, the first thing the commentary mentioned was the cost of the City squad. Because if so, like, come on, man. Like, I swear they do it like almost every game. Every 2-3 games, they tend to just do that, you know? Mention how expensive our squad is and how expensive our bench is. Like, sure, we spend money, but we spend it well. So I mean, like, we're not like some clubs. They don't always do that at Chelsea. Like sometimes, I know they do it with Chelsea from time to time, but they don't always do it, man. Like, as City, we'll never get away from it because, you know, it's what all people call us out for, the money we spend. In other words, tearing apart Geordies in first half took half hour to see Newcastle there, only chance in our box. I could have watched Emmerdale. City pay the referee. I'm not even going to listen to that, Yusuf. In other words, apologies for my dog. You could have watched Emmerdale, fair enough. Alec Johnson. It's not been a super entertaining match, to be honest. We've had a couple chances. They've had that one chance, so really not much to talk about so far. Apologies for the wind. It's not the best, I know. The jacket's going back up and getting a bit cold. Commentary, don't mention United of Chelsea. Sorry, you angry me. No, I'm not angry. I'm just not gonna I find it so I almost find it not annoying, but laughable. Or not laughable either. There's a word for it out there, okay, but whenever people say, oh, you pay the refs or stuff like that, honestly, man, I just turn a blind eye to it. I've heard it so much, it don't affect me anymore. Just like when City get called plastic and all that, I don't care what people think about City. All I know is that we're the best team in the world. But don't worry about it, Alec. I didn't take it personal. Yeah, the commentary hardly mentioned anything about Chelsea, especially United though. I will never hear them calling out United spending. They never mention how Harry Maguire cost 80 million. They never do. And they'll never call it out. You see, if you can't anger us as your fans. We're treble kings and never stop smiling, says Alec Johnson. Guess that's one way to put it, Alec. What's your prediction for the game, Alec Johnson? It's great to have you here, mate. I always like you being here. I know you. I feel like whenever you are talking with all caps on, it's like you're shouting, yeah? Like some people called you out for. But, whenever I read it, it's almost like you're shouting, but I almost like it. I find it quite good. It almost brings like an extra oomph to the thing. Remember the Community Shield? Well, the Arsenal one, where we lost 1-1. I mean, it's the Community Shield at the end of the day. If you're on about the one before it, where we lost 3-1 to Liverpool. Again, wasn't bothered because we went on to win the treble. And if you're on about the previous one, where we lost 1-0 to Leicester, again, it's the FA Community Shield, and we went on to win the Premier League, which is, the best trophy you can win in England. You've got to play 38 games to win it, and we did. To make it 2 in a row as well. And I can't remember the other one. Pretty sure the one before that we actually won. Mark Goldbridge always calls us plastic, yet watches United from his bedroom, spouting, yeah. We live rent-free in Mark Goldbridge's head. He can never not have a pop at us. I remember him watching, you've probably all seen it, but the FA Cup final, and he's mocking City fans going, come on, City, and he's going all that, and then about less than a minute later, Gundogan goes and scores. Amazing. Not shouting, got... either way, Alec, I do like it. I need help roasting City fans. It's not possible. I mean, you can try, but nothing has really. Nothing. I used to get mad when people would call us oil, like an oil club, and plastic, and saying you've got no history and all that. You know, I used to honestly, like, oh my gosh, it would really grind my gears. Like, you would never believe. But now it's just nothing, you know, because most people say it's the toxic, you know, and then we can just say, well, we just won the treble, and we're the best team in the world. We got the best striker in the world. We got the best midfielder in the world. We got the best centre back in the world, you know. Yusuf, we've had it all. Charges, corruption, oil cheats, etc. Our brilliant fans don't care. I think that is true. When it comes to the older City fans, the older City fans have seen it all. Like, you can't insult an older City fan when it comes to calling out our club. Like, because like someone like my dad, he's seen it all when it comes to City. He's seen us get relegated. He's seen us get promoted. Oh man, good to have you here, MCFR. Let me know your thoughts on the game so far. I know you've predicted a City defeat. Hopefully you're wrong, but who knows? There's still time for that. But let me know your thoughts on the game so far. Where's your 13 Premier League titles? How many Premier League titles do we have? It's like 8 at least, right? But, I mean, where's our 13 Premier League titles? We don't have 13 Premier League titles. But, you know, we've still got, like, what is it? If we're talking Premier League and not Division 1, we got 7 Premier Leagues, and then if you count the Division 1s, we got 2 of those, I believe. I might be wrong on that. But where's our 13 Premier League titles? I don't really care. You know, we got 7, and if we win it this year, then we do it 4 in a row, which no one else has done before. No one has ever done that before. So, you know, hopefully we can. But players are walking back out now. Anthony Gordon's coming on. So is Bruno Guimaraes. Where's Spurs' treble? Alec Johnson's getting all in the mix now. Good old bit of banter. Who else is coming on? I think just Anthony Gordon and Bruno Guimaraes coming on. Anthony Gordon got to be careful of his pace. He's rapid. ... from Yusuf. I don't know if I miscounted that. Did I? Even Kane ran away from Spurs. My bad. Where are Spurs? Oh my God, Yusuf is getting violent. Where's our money? Mate, we're the richest club we're one of the richest clubs in the world. Where are Spurs in Europe? Where are Spurs in Carabao? Oh my God, MCFR's releasing all the guns. MCFR really just joined in and he's got a minigun and he's just unloading. Jesus. I'm gonna have to time you out for spamming. We will beat you. You probably will at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You always do. Like, it don't matter what form you're in. You guys could be in the relegation zone, alright, and we could be top of the league, and you beat us at your stadium. Spurs couldn't beat an egg. We are the best. I don't know if you're the best, but you're doing pretty well. You know, you're, what, 3rd in the league? 2nd? 3rd or 2nd? Something like that. Where are you in the league? I think they're 3rd. We are 1st. We are the best. Best embarrassment, says says Alex Johnson. Spurs bottlers at the end of everything. Shush, I am your owner. We are Tottenham. When you say we are Tottenham, it doesn't really make me afraid. Nice play by Ake. Murphy tried to win his. By the way, we kicked off. Tottenham are our owner. You're not our owner. I'll carry on till my finger aches. Tottenham are our owner. Maybe at your own ground, but I mean, we beat you 4-2 at our ground last year, so I'll say that. And plus, I'd rather, if losing to you guys every season meant we could win the Premier League again, I'll do that. Is Wembley paid for yet? Hopefully, Alex Johnson. Here come Newcastle. Calvin Phillips slips, couldn't quite win the ball. Nathan Ake, good defending. Newcastle started a lot more offensively here. Here's Kovacic, down left-hand side. Time for banters, over. Jack Grealish, left-hand side now. Jack Grealish. Calvin Phillips. Gave it a go. Quite a bit over. You will be in Division 2 soon. I don't know about that, Yusuf. Oh, I don't know if we'll be in Division 2 soon. We're top of the league at the moment, so, I'd be shocked, if you want the truth. Bad touch by Alvarez. It's back with Newcastle. Newcastle starting this half a lot quicker. Bringing on Guimaraes has definitely given them a hand. Got to go, guys, for a bit. Ball in. Oh, I have no idea who blocked what. Got to go, guys, for this half. Catch you guys in a bit. Thank you, Alex Johnson, for tuning in so far. See you soon. Oh. Get to doctors, Yusuf. One last pinch. You won, says you. Well, Yusuf says he won. Akanji versus Ake. No, Akanji versus Isaac. Isaac managed to beat him. Starting us off pretty well, Newcastle. Brilliant by Akanji, that. Nice tackle. And a lot of pressure on us here, Newcastle. Guimaraes, ball in. Goes all the way, that'll be a goal kick. Well, it doesn't seem like anyone's contesting you, Yusuf, so for now, we can declare you as the winner. I suppose. Until full time, that is. Where is Alec? Kovacic. Oscar Bob. Nice ball over. Julian Alvarez now, left hand side. He's got Jack Grealish, central. Oscar Bob. Oh, I tried to just flick it on. Where's Alec? Alec's gone. He's not contesting you. I'm scared of MCFR. I know. He really went at you. He put some holes into you. He had his minigun and he just unloaded. Well, Yusuf, you'll be pleased to hear that we are doing another Spurs watch along over the weekend, 5:30. I hope you'll tune into that, at least for a little bit. Of course, you'll probably be watching the game as well. Oh, ball forward. Can Gomez get to it? Doesn't seem like he can. Seems like it'll be Doku's. No, Doku's? Doku's not on pitch. He's not even warming up. He's in Pope Sands. Here's Vardiol. Do you think Spurs will beat Liverpool over the weekend, Yusuf? Let me know. Oh, Calvin Phillips gives it away. That's not a good giveaway, to be honest. Or, like, no giveaway is good, but, you know, that's, like, the one area I wish he hadn't. Nice play by Nathan Ake there. Wins City a goal kick. Vardiol sends it long. Livramento onto Guimaraes. Oh, good play this. Joelinton in the box, keeps going. Squares it. 1-0 Newcastle. It's Isaac. Too easy that. Joelinton just went for a whole attack. Defence even. Too easy that. Too easy, man. Murphy got onto it, drove forward, played it into Joelinton. He beats everyone. Beats Ake, Akanji, and Lewis. Lewis probably should do a bit better. Enrique Lewis is the guy who first encounters Joelinton and couldn't quite get to the... He was the only one that could have gotten to the squared pass. Ah, man. That sucks. It's a decent first half from City too. I thought we were better, but Newcastle started this half well, to be fair. Really gone at us. Well, City just gotta go again, I guess, you know. Here's Oscar Bob. Getting pressed high now, City. City really under the press. They've come out a lot more aggressive this half, Newcastle. It's really paid off. I've got a goal. Where is City? City, where is you? We're top of the league, Yusuf, and we're in the Champions League as well. Ball long. Here's Phillips. Getting pressed high at the moment, City. Really are struggling to get our own half. dot 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 from Yusuf. What min are you in? Right now there is a little bit of delay to when you guys see this. I'm on 55.27. There you go. But by the time you read that, I might be a little further. I'll see that. Corner for Newcastle. Ball in, headed away. Rico Lewis gets it at the pitch. We've got no one up there. Ball forward, Jolinton. City lose the ball. Here's Isaac out wide. Murphy now. Tonali. Livramento in the box. Livramento now. Guimaraes. Place it forward. Ball in. Goes all the way. That will be a City throw-in. Target tried to keep it in, but he couldn't. Cross went all the way. Newcastle playing well at the moment. Can't get out our own half. Here's Phillips. Vardio. Newcastle playing a lot higher now. They were letting City kind of come onto them earlier, but now they're playing a lot higher up the pitch. Throw in for Newcastle in their own half. Give you an update on the other games whilst we're here. Liverpool leading 2-1, Blackburn leading 5-2 against Cardiff, West Ham beating Lincoln 1-0, Chelsea beating Brighton 1-0, Bournemouth beating Stoke 2-0, Arsenal beating Brentford 1-0, Everton beating Aston Villa 2-0, Fulham beating Norwich 2-0. But City pulled it. No, what? Liverpool pulled it back. City need to pull it back. Calvin Phillips intercepts. Here's Kovacic. Oh, really? To pass it. Now Oscar Bob, right hand side. Lewis. Phillips. Ake. Phillips. Lewis. That's a foul. Bruno Guimaraes, he's a good player. Oh, I think he might have just got himself hurt a little bit. I think that's Guimaraes on the floor. I just played a replay on Joe Linton, so it might have just been the foul. Yeah, it might be a bit hurt here, Joe Linton. Oh, and so might Isaac. Big blows if they are hurt, and they have to come off. But Callum Wilson, he's good, and he's on. Is he on bench? Yeah, no Wilson on bench. Yeah, Guimaraes walking off. It's not good for Newcastle. He came on as a sub. He's only played 16 minutes. Shame for him, but decent for us. Not sure if Isaac's doing the same. Looks like Almiron's coming on. Maybe for Isaac, I would have thought. I think they're going to test out Guimaraes and they're taking off Isaac for Almiron. I think, yeah, he's walking off. Giving a good old clap. There you go. Yeah, that'll be him off. And Guimaraes, I think he's just going to walk it, see how he's doing. I think Guimaraes is fine. That's good for City, I guess, that Isaac's off. Gomez here, trying to play it in, cleared away pretty nicely. Guimaraes currently walking. I think he's coming on in a moment. I think they're doing that thing, where players have to wait to come on for like a certain amount of time, and then they can come back on. Two fouls there, seems. Foul on Gomez and I think Oscar Bob or Rico Lewis, I couldn't quite tell who. Yeah, on Oscar Bob, I thought so. Ooh, not nice from Jolinton. Booted him in his shin. I wonder when and if Pep's going to make changes. Because we need a goal, and if we want to stay in this, then maybe a sub wouldn't be the worst option. City though, free kick, first real opportunity at the half. If we can make this work. Alvarez and Gomez standing over it. Usually it'd be Alvarez who takes this, because Gomez isn't on the pitch, but it will be Alvarez. Akanji was offside. I knew he was offside. I would have thought he'd try and move him back on. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. Nothing like that happened. Oh, Vardio, why'd you do that, mate? The City players getting there in each other's way now. Kanji booked. Yeah, it's a Kanji yellow card. Yeah, free kick. Foul again. It's going to be a yellow card for Phillips. Oh, I thought you won the ball there, Phillips. Does stamp on it. It does look like he stamps on his foot, to be fair. Doesn't look like he won the ball. But you see the follow through, I guess. Cleared by Vardio, not very well though. Tonali whipped one in, blocked by Vardio. That'll be a corner for Newcastle. But no, it's the reverse this half. City haven't really done anything. Newcastle have been well, not all over us, but you know, been the only team making stuff happen. Be nice if we can make some changes. Maybe bring on Nunez and Foden. Nunez and Foden, yeah, that'd be nice. Or Doku, bring a bit of pace. I know Foden's pretty quick, but you know, Doku's a different kind of quick. Ah, look, at just as I said it, Nunez and Doku comes on. Nathan Ake coming off now for Nunez. What does that mean? Does that mean Gomez drops left back? Maybe. Gomez drops left back. Nunez hops into midfield. And Kovacic comes off as well. With Jeremy Doku. Come on. Come on, boys. Make an impact. Gonna need you. Subs are on. I don't suspect we'll make too many more subs after this. If any. I'll check the games now. See how we're looking. Oh, Anthony Gordon in the box. Good tackle by someone. It might have been a Kanji. Nunes getting forward now. That is surely a foul, and it is. Yeah, 2-1 Liverpool, 5-2 Rovers, Blackburn Rovers. 1-0 to West Ham, 1-0 Chelsea, 2-0 Bournemouth, 1-0 Arsenal, 2-0 Everton, 2-1 for them. Norwich got a goal back. And of course, 1-0 Newcastle. Good ball forward from Grealish. Nunez, touch was too heavy. Just trying to get away from Tonali. Guimaraes booked. He shakes his head. By the way, City do go out. I won't do a Carabao Cup. I won't be doing a Carabao Cup. Draw, Watchalong. latest scores appearing now. Oh, Villa got a goal back. That must have just happened. 2-1 now. 5-2 Blackburn, 2-0 Bournemouth, 1-0 Arsenal, 1-0 Chelsea, 2-1 Fulham, 1-0 West Ham, 2-1 Liverpool. Here's Nunes now. City definitely getting up the pitch a little bit more. We're in the game a little bit more now. Akanji. I think that's fouled by Jack Grealish on Livramento. Seems to be up. Seems to be alright. Phil Foden. I don't know why the camera's on him. Thought he might have been getting ready to warm up or something then. Guimaraes giving his foot a go. Ooh, yeah. The ball just gets kicked in at his foot. Don't think it was like intended. But yeah, that's hurt. Gomez kicks it out. In a tackle with Livramento. Throw in for Newcastle now. Whew. Apologies for the wind, by the way, and any sounds that you can hear from the outside world. Out wide is Jack Grealish. Got Tino Livramento on him. Good tackle. Phil Foden coming on. Who's it for? Is it Grealish? No, it's Alvarez coming off. Shame Alvarez. Looked decent in the first half, but just didn't really get on the ball in the second. Haven't given him any chances to go off. Almost looks like Oscar Bob's playing up front now. He actually might be. And that ball is well away from Grealish. That'll be I think, Newcastle throw in. Either that or a goal kick. Looks like my prediction might be going the right way. Well, not the right way, but as in the score. What are your thoughts on the Musiala rumour to City? That'd be amazing. I'd love Musiala. Ah. Gomez, fair play, tried to outmatch that man physically and he beat him to the ball, but couldn't keep it in. Shots in the second half. City have had 2, none on target. West Ham. Newcastle have had 3, 1 on target. Our record in the third round of the Carabao Cup is meant to be pretty good. We've won 14 out of 14 games. Obviously, if we were to lose this, it would be 15 out of 14 games lost. Jack Grealish. Shot from out the box. It's on target, but it's straight into Pope's arms. It's not a bad shot, so to speak, but it's just at the keeper, so yeah, simple save. Nick Pope had it watched. About 15 minutes to go. Rico Lewis. Jeremy Doku. 1 touch on the ball so far. He's been on for about 11 minutes, although he's on the ball now. Gives it to a different guy there. Jack Grealish, nice pass to Nunez. Given away here by Gomez, I think it was. Yeah, Gomez was involved. Here's Anthony Gordon. Slips in, who is it? 39? Ball from Guimaraes. Not quite good enough for Murphy to get a shot off. Newcastle looking dangerous here, cleared away by Phillips. About halfway line area now. In the 78th minute. City have got a man down. Looks hurt. It's Gomez. Oh, he's getting it. Yeah, he's getting it. Ooh. Off the ball. Guimaraes is just kind of stamped on his foot. Oh, it looks like perhaps going in the book. Corner for Newcastle there. Target to take it. It was headed across, but it's cleared away. Lascelles, I think this is now. Can't tell. Just giving it a go because I think it was him. Had the beard. In the 80th minute. Yeah, to have a shot of, danger in this half. Here's Grealish. Akanji. Jeremy Doku gives it away. Anthony Gordon. Less than 10 minutes to go now. Not including stoppage time. Well taken by Lewis. Liverpool leading 3-1 now. That'll be game over, 97th minute now in that game. 3-1 there. Blackburn 5-2, 97th minute, no need to worry there. Chelsea leading Brighton in the 98th minute, still 1-0. Bournemouth Stoke, that ends 2-0 full time. Arsenal leading Brentford 1-0 in the 97th minute. Everton leading Villa 2-1 in the 96th minute. Fulham leading Norwich 2-1 in the 97th minute. Full time in the Arsenal game. Be closing that tab now. We're in the 82nd minute of this game. Yellow card for Tonali. Hi Yusuf, welcome back. Mateus Nunez, he was almost in one-on-one. Oh, whoever that was that ran in with him, they did an absolutely brilliant job. Welcome back though, Yusuf. It remains Newcastle 1-0, if you could not tell. Most of the other games are done now. Meow from Yusuf, thank you Yusuf. Letting us know you're there. Sorry for the wind. You're chill now. It's just a bit of banter, Yusuf. Phil Foden's down. Phil Foden might actually be done here. With a replay. Oh, that didn't look nice. You can just tell. Yep, that leg. How he lands on that. Oh, it was the other leg. We have another look. Whoever that was, Tina Livramento. You have saved Newcastle. Yeah, Phil Foden's down. I think he might be okay. I'm hoping he is, because trust me, I like him too. Nah, alright, he's fine. Free kick for City though, decent area. Nice ball wide to Jeremy Doku. Tina Livramento. Oh, it looked like it could have been handball there, but his hand was right next to him. Don't worry, Phil Foden's fine. He's back up and he's running. But definitely looked like could have hurt. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi or Ronaldinho? Well, Messi's the best player of all time in my opinion, so Lionel Messi. No one comes close. Well, I mean, Ronaldo does well. Ronaldo's the closest to Messi, but he isn't there. Good play by Doku, skips past his man. Oh, brilliant! Oh, that was such a decent ball. Phil Foden almost there. MCFR prediction looking good. Yeah, he predicted a 2-0 win for Newcastle. So it's on its way. He's gonna, at the moment, it at least looks like he's gonna get the team that goes through, correct? But otherwise, if Newcastle can get another goal, then yeah, they'd be right back. I don't know, Newcastle seem quite reserved now. Nice ball from Nunez. No, from Doku. Here's Doku. And a lot of pressure. Oh, what? Foul by us. You predict 1-0 to Newcastle. Well then, you're definitely on your way. I don't know if you're predicting that now because Newcastle are leading quite late on. No treble for City this season, I think, to be honest. I mean, that's fair, to be honest. The treble is so difficult to get a hold of, you know. There's a reason why it's only been done once. Hope Haaland comes on. Maybe. I don't know if he will. I don't know how much of a difference he'll bring now, if you want the truth. But, I mean, I'm not against him coming on. Nick Pope sends that ball long. Newcastle are going to probably be trying to waste time now. Pep is a good manager. Yeah, I agree. He's pretty good. You've got to go soon. No worries, Yusuf. Thank you for tuning in. You've been here the most today, so thanks a bunch. Ball to Bob. Or Oscar Bob. Feels weird just calling him Bob. I usually call him Oscar Bob. Just by his full name. Not sure why, but... Here's Doku. Gomez. Bardiol. Akanji. 100 goals. You think Haaland's going to get 100 goals this season? Oh, Nunez. Oh. That's nice by Nunez. It's a decent dribble. Here's Anthony Gordon getting up the pitch. He's got the pace. Good tackle by Phillips. Although it's back with Gordon. Gordon's in the box. Gave it a shot from the tight angle. Didn't go out, man. No, 100 goals. You think Haaland will get 100 goals? Is that what you're saying? Thank you for sharing. If you meant like you're sharing the stream, or you know, thank you for doing that. If Haaland got 100 goals this season. Jeremy Doku. Nunez. No, 100 goals is too hard. How many do you reckon you'll get? Because he got 52 last season, so you got half of what you're saying. I shared to a Tottenham group you made. Oh man. Probably the wrong group of fans that I'd like here. You've got to go. Alright mate, no worries. Doku whips it in, no! Alright mate, see you later. Thank you for the stream, thank you for tuning in, Yusuf, honestly. Streams wouldn't be possible without you guys. 40 goals. Alright, we'll see. Thank you for tuning in though, like I said. Lewis. Oh, it was just wide. Rico Lewis just gave it a go from the edge of the box and it was literally inches wide. Ah, that is agonisingly close. I think that's the closest we'll get. Bye, great stream. Thank you for tuning in, Yusuf, honestly. Who's this coming on? Elliot Anderson for Newcastle now. Alright, goal kick for Newcastle. They're going to send this miles up the pitch. How many minutes added on? 6 minutes. It's not too much time, but it's time. Time we need. Newcastle are going to just go all out defence now. started that second half pretty well. I got to say, Newcastle, first 10-15 minutes, great stuff. Tino Livramento, I think he's been decent, to be honest. Throw in for what, City? No, oh come on. Taking yonks on this throw in, Newcastle. In Ortega's arms. I think we might be in for our first defeat of the season here, lads. Not looking good. Newcastle remain tight at the back. We've got every man behind the ball. Good ball forward from Gomez. Jeremy Doku now. Tino Livramento's been really good. I can't lie. Get down the right hand side a bit more. Ball over. Oh, Phil Foden. I reckon it's tough. Another look at it. Hits his hand. I think that should have been a foul on Foden. And the fella Newcastle got an injury now. They'll drag this out as long as they can. In an attempt to waste time. Time better come back. It's been good today seeing Livramento. I can't lie. You know, denied Jack Grealish going in one-on-one. Denied who was it going in? Mateus Nunes going in one-on-one. Yeah, that's 2 goal-scoring opportunities he denied single-handedly. So fair play. Fabian Schär coming on for Newcastle now, and then number 6 coming off, Paul Dummett. So who's on the ball now? It's a goal kick. This is taking ages. Minute and a half left. I suspect there'll be more added time coming on. Throw in for Newcastle. Less than a minute left of normal stoppage time. I suspect there should be at least another minute added on because Newcastle have been taking. That ball just not quite there. Mateus Nunes definitely wasn't expecting it. That's a good play by Anderson. this is looking like it's it. Calvin Phillips out wide. Rico Lewis. Oscar Bob. Ball in. Headed away. Full time. City take their first defeat of the season. Out of the Carabao Cup in the third round. It was that quick start by Newcastle that really did us in. Created a good couple of chances in the first 10-15 minutes. Alexander Isak got the goal. That is full time. City first defeat of the season. It wasn't a great performance from us today. We didn't play bad, but we just weren't great. And Newcastle, you know, they got a chance and they took it. And we didn't really have a chance in that second half. We really didn't have like an exact shot on goal. Like one worthy of mention. And welcome to the stream, MCFR there. Thanks for tuning in. But you know, it sucks. But it is what it is. Sadly. Maybe now fans will stop having a go at me when I say our second team is not great. I mean, I don't think we played bad. It's just in the moments that mattered, we just weren't there. Grealish bad today. Not great, but I don't think anyone was particularly fantastic. Doku gets man of the match. Not for me. I mean, Jamie Doku wasn't really on long. Didn't provide too much to City. So I don't think Doku or Grealish get man of the match. Still thinking about man of the match. It's hard to pick when you don't win. Rico, yeah, he should have done better on the goal. Wasn't great from Rico. I don't think Calvin Phillips was that bad. Definitely wasn't. He's not Rodri. I think that's something we've got to remember. But yeah, Calvin Phillips not bad, not great. Gave away the ball a good few times, but could have had a worse game. I thought Oscar Bob looked decent. That first half was promising, but everyone seemed to fall off in the second. Gomez really wasn't much in him. Really not sure who to give man of the match. I don't think anyone was particularly great. Alex Johnson. Shame that we miss with Silva KDB. Isn't that crazy? We actually miss. We are missing our main midfield. Like City would usually start those three in like the midfield. Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo. That used to be our midfield three, and all of them unavailable. Hopefully Bernardo's injury isn't that bad and we can have him back soon, ideally before Arsenal. That would be great. But, you know, not a great performance. Newcastle, they started that second half really well, really pressed us. The first 10-15 minutes was really all them. And then it came down to their defending in the second half. I did think Sino Livramento was easily man of the match in that second half, by the way. In that game. I'm not actually upset. There was some good stuff in our play. Yeah, I think there are positives to take out. And, look, how do I say this when I'm not sounding... I don't know what the word is, but bad, I guess. Carabao Cup is not... It's the bottom of the four for me. It's the one that I'm least disappointed to be out of. Of course I'm disappointed, because it's a trophy that we aren't going to win. No. It's a trophy we aren't going to win for, what, the third season running? So of course I'm disappointed, you know, on that regard. But it's better than going out in the Champions League. And it's better than losing to Newcastle in the Premier League. And plus this means that our players get a little bit more rest. And, you know, whilst sometimes we can look at that and be, you know, about it. There are positives to take out of that, because City, this new Premier League schedule is absolutely crazy. Did you see dirty tackles and time wasting? Yeah, it wasn't great, to be honest. Phil Foden, when he was running in one-on-one, and that guy, I thought that was a bit dodgy. The ball looked like it clipped his hand as well, so I do think that's a bit dodgy, that Phil Foden bit. But what can we do? That's just how Newcastle play. We saw how they played last season. They wasted probably the most time in the Premier League last season, so really not much we can do there. Ref was dire again. Chris Cavana, a joke. Yeah, ref wasn't great. You know, like sometimes he was just missing stuff, and then he wasn't missing stuff, and really wasn't great. It's just a shame. You know, I think that's the worst bit, when you get a dodgy ref, because the referee was just not good today. It was missing tons of stuff. Joelinton, dirty. Joelinton was not good. I'm surprised Joelinton wasn't sent off, if you want the truth. You know, who was it he basically stamped on? But, you know, that is the nature of some players. They just tend to be a bit dirtier than others, sadly. You know, that's just how it is. But there are positives to take out of this. Like Alec Johnson said, I thought Oscar Bob had a decent full debut. He'll be gutted that we didn't win. Of course he will. But there's definitely stuff to look at. I thought Mateus Nunes, when he came on, I thought he looked decent. Who's everyone's man of the match, by the way? I know it's probably difficult to pick when we go crashing out like that, but let me know your man of the match. You don't like Newcastle and their dirty cheating tactics. I hope they don't make top four and get destroyed in their group. Doesn't excuse the fact of how we were awful. Give it to Oscar Bob. Bright spark. Yeah, Oscar Bob, I thought, was the one player that actually played well. And by the way, Julian Alvarez, before anyone gets onto him, I don't blame Julian Alvarez for this performance. Genuinely, for the time Julian Alvarez was on, he was in the graveyard shift. He had 2 chances, none in the second half. It's a shame for Julian Alvarez. He got to play in his natural position and he got nothing. But I suspect he'll be back in the midfield like he usually has been this season, next match. But Oscar Bob, yeah, you know what? Oscar Bob, man of the match. There you go, a bit of a spoiler for the match review. Don't know what to title your review. Mine's probably going to be like simply not good enough. Look at the positives, something like that, you know. Might just name it with one emoji. Yeah, fair enough. Look, there's multiple angles to look at this game, but the bottom line is we're out the Carabao Cup, Newcastle. they did well. Newcastle were really solid defensively, I'd like to mention, especially Tino Livramento. I was really impressed with Livramento. He might be someone to look at, to be honest. You know, really solid. And I actually mean that, like, because Kyle Walker's not going to be around forever, and I thought Tino, he plays right back, so hopefully there's good stuff to come from City now. We've got to go to Wolves, and we've got to go there with confidence. We can't let this defeat drag us down. That is the main thing. We let this defeat drag us down, then we are digging our own grave. You're not bothered one bit, says Alec Johnson. I'm not too bothered. You know, it's like, for me, when we lose in the Carabao Cup, especially this early, it gives me the same feelings when we lose, like, in the FA Community Shield. I don't know about you, but when we lost 3-1 to Liverpool in the FA Community Shield, I wasn't, you know, I was just kind of, I was like, alright, on to the season then, you know, I wasn't that bothered. You know, like, I'm not too bothered that we lost today. It's disappointing, because I would have liked to have stayed in, of course I would have, the trophy's on the line. But, we didn't. You know, it's better than getting knocked out of the Champions League, you know? So. But tomorrow we will do our match review. Then on Friday we'll have our match preview for Wolves. Saturday, 2 live watch-alongs. I know, 2 live watch-alongs. Man City vs Wolves. And then basically straight after, Spurs vs Liverpool. So, keep your eyes out for that. And also my haircut will be done by then, so you guys will get to see that. But yeah, a lot happening on Saturday, and then on Sunday it'll be the match review. Then on Monday, not sure what to do on Monday, we'll see. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching. Honestly, great support, as per. Nice stream. Shame to go out, but it is what it is. We got to move on. On to Wolves in the Premier League. Got to win that game. Got to win every game from now on. You know. On to the next one. Thank you all for